Ebusia, this is very, very important. Another revelation out here by Dr.Kemi, a journalist in Nigeria, revealing certain things to us as Ghana for SATA. Now, I want you guys to sit up and listen to this woman very carefully, because what she's coming to say will blow your mind.
Through, what's it called? Through Southeast, through Ghana, through Togo and all that anymore. What they're now doing is they're making it easier because the customs are tightened in the Togolese-Ghana border. And you can pay these people on the Nigeria-Togolese border. We have some bad immigration officers on our side. So things are getting tight now. What we now found out is children are missing in schools in Ghana. Remember those children that they took? Young boys, as they said, they had a football scholarship. They'll go to school and they'll have football deals. About 18 of them taken to Nigeria, put in a warehouse. Can you believe it? So I don't want Ghanaians to get into this crime stuff. And I need them to be really very alert, because some of our Nigerians are really bad in Ghana. That's what's happening. And so now the protest started, go back, go home. It's not xenophobia. Both governments have to discuss further, and watch my video before those discussions start. Talks Media. It's Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025. Let's talk about Ghana again. Since I'm still on this Ghana thing, I want to talk about the trip that Bianca Ojukwu made to Ghana last week to meet with the Foreign Minister Samuel Ablakwa, and President Mahama. A lot of things are happening in Ghana, and I've seen it with my own eyes. For the past 3 years, back and forth, I have been seeing different areas of Ghana with problems that had to do with issues with Nigerians and others. Tests about Igbos must go, Nigerians must go. They were singling out that tribe. You don't know what's going on in Ghana, so you listen to me. Now, first of all, there are more Igbos in Ghana than Yorubas or Hausas, okay? After Igbos, it's Hausas. All the Aboki boys are selling like dirty suya on the streets, not the kind we eat at home. Some of them are like knocking these boxes, running around neighborhoods, trying to fix your shoes, your nails or something. And others are just simply riding the Fanais and Brofoot bikes. However, the Igbos are mostly working in Accra in Circle. That's the computer village of Accra. Under the bridge there, it's just like computer village in Lagos. There's a bridge, everything, electronics and all. Ghana has lights 24/7, and Nigeria gives them the gas. And with that being said, people can actually work efficiently with light. So many of the Nigerians in Circle are Igbos. Also, you have to remember Abia, Ebonyi, Anambra, all those states in the southeast. There's word goes out like life is better in Ghana, they go. Now, with that being said, life is better in Ghana, let's go became a trend in the southeast that someone now decided to start trafficking girls into Ghana with or without their consent. Some girls were literally drugged and they woke up in Ghana. Others, okay, we're just being told they're going to do house girl nanny. They got in Ghana, they were turned into sex workers. Others were told they were going for sex work and they complied, they were complicit, they wanted to make money, there's no job in Nigeria. So you have three kinds of prostitutes in Ghana. Every night in Accra, I haven't been to the whole of Ghana. I told you I grew up at 9 years old with my dad. He came here for a temporary thing, Takoradi and Tema. But Accra is very big and very metropolitan. And what I noticed in Accra was at night, there's some areas that prostitutes are just lining up the streets. You guys know the deal. You do it in Abuja. You do it in Allen Avenue. Girls everywhere on the streets. This is what Accra is looking like now. You go to an area called Kasua, Medina, Lagos Avenue is even close to, an upscale area inside East Lagos. Okay, now, if you want to see the really high-class prostitute, go to Cantonment, where the U.S. Embassy is. Around that corner there, you'll see nice restaurants. All these expensive restaurants, you look inside, who's in there? It's a foreigner, somebody white. Lebanese, Chinese, and all. They're carrying dollars and they're paying with dollars. There are girls out there too. So I went on the cover and I took my cameras, everything, and I noticed that most of the girls there were Nigerians. I mean, almost all of them, 95%. And when I tried to test them by speaking in Yoruba to one or two of them, they didn't understand Yoruba. They were Igbos. So at the end of the day, I speak Igbo, and I spoke to them and they understood what I was saying. One girl told me she's in Ghana for school. I said, so what are you doing out here? Are you not prostituting here? I said, no, I'm just talking to my friends. They come up with all these different excuses. But someone started this trend of bringing young Igbo girls from the Southeast into Ghana. Now, we also rescued 2 of them, okay? Uber driver contacted me. Like, when you get off of Uber, whenever I'm in Ghana, Bolt is the one I use. Those Bolt drivers, they have your number because they carried you. Some of them save your number, believe it or not. Me, there's some Bolt drivers that, like I would tell them I'm a journalist, blah, blah, you know, and we'll chat throughout the trip. So one driver that actually called me said, Madam Kemi, that's the name of my Bolt app in every country. I never put my last name. Madam Kemi, please, I need your help. I'm like, oh, you're the Bolt driver from, what trip was that? And I'm like, okay, what happened? Like, this driver told me that there was a Nigerian girl that he carried to a hookup, and she had to sleep with 10 men on that day, and the girl was very sick and she wanted to go back to Nigeria. She didn't like the job she did. It was really bad. The driver felt so compassionate and wanted me to contact Abike Dabiri or one of those people in Nigeria, which I did. At one point, Abike came here, Honorable Dabiri came here, and she actually made some moves. She came for the boy ones too. The boy, watch this, Southeast State, Imo, Anambra, Abia. It's happening a lot in Abia State. Your boys go to school in the morning, they don't come back home. Mother calls the school, where's my son? Nobody knows. He left school in his uniform, gone, disappeared, kidnapped. Many boys unaccounted for, as young as 10, 11, 12. They found him inside a house in Ghana, locked up in the house with no food. And they put them in front of computer. Some people are addicted to computers, addicted to phones. They put them in front of computers and in front of Facebook pages to be doing love scam, crypto scams, all kinds of scams. We see those accounts. Facebook shut down millions of accounts recently. We see those accounts. And at the end of the day, what we saw was when they broke that particular ring, Abike Dabiri was in Ghana. And I read it, and the Ghana police force is a good force, the best one in Africa. And let me tell you something. The way that some of our Nigerians are overwhelming the Ghana police force, it's like they're now creating all these new forms of crime that the police now has to know. So they now, rescue those kids. They were so malnourished and everything. Now imagine, they can't kidnap people by road and all that through, through Southeast, through Ghana, through Togo and all that anymore. What they're now doing is they're making it easier because the customs are tightened in the Togolese-Ghana border, and you can pay these people on the Nigeria-Togolese border. We have some bad immigration officers on our side. So things are getting tight now. What we now found out is children are missing in schools in Ghana. Remember those children that they took? Young boys that they said they had a football scholarship, they'll go to school and they'll have football deals. About 18 of them taken to Nigeria, put in a warehouse. Can you believe it? They seized their passport and they started asking their families for money, more money. They were kidnapped. Recently, they were rescued. They returned them to Ghana. The woman hairdresser that was going to work in Ghana that was kidnapped, they took her to Nigeria, stripped her naked, beating her with a cutlass. There was blood everywhere. Some people were saying it's fake blood. No, it's not meant to be fake blood. It's meant to be what I saw as a journalist. They tortured that woman, let me tell you. They really tortured her. She was rescued. Ghana police made a lot of effort, and they bring in those Nigerians to Ghana to prosecute them because she was kidnapped from Ghana. The Al-Qaeda man, that one happened in 2023. A young Ghanaian was told he could be rich, have a Lamborghini, all that, if he does money rituals. A Nigerian told him that he has to get somebody. So he took his trusted Okada guy. Imagine a Ghanaian boy that took his trusted Okada man. Some people have Okada men that come and pick them at home. And they kidnapped this guy. They beheaded him. And next thing, Ghana police arrested the young man. The Nigerian that coerced him into it, not found, fled, possibly in Nigeria. So I don't want Ghanaians to get into this crime stuff. And I need them to be really very alert, because some of our Nigerians are really bad in Ghana. That's what's happening. And so now the protest started. Go back, go home. It's not xenophobia. Both governments have to discuss first discussion story.
All right, guys, so I believe you guys listened to the entire video by Dr. Kemi, a journalist in Nigeria, who said he's been living in Ghana for some years now because the father is a Ghanaian and all that, blah blah blah. Now this is a true believer, a Nigerian who believe that some Nigerians are more Ghana or more debonne ankasa, and the revelation enough for the government and John Dramani Mahama to start taking an action. The only niyama bi oka ye fascinating me say nkwala bi ana say ye mom so di free Ghana ye so mo 19 or 18 so mo anya scholarship o mo ko bobo Nigeria. 19 of those nkwala na ide o mo ko Nigeria ni nyina. Dr. Kemi can say those kids no ye ni o mo ko go warehouse ye kidnap won e wo Nigeria. After so revelation back on the by a shocking me say wa komu Ghana nyina ehu baby ana joint ye a shawo ni na wa komi o nyina ehu say 95% tea or no kan yo or say 95% of omo ya shawo e wo Ghana no Nigeria for. Now on person Ghanaians will go through what is going on in Ghana. Or can be about Ghana Togo border. And I say we have some bad immigration officers on that border. These also call for attention. Say John Dramani Mahama and the Interior Minister and anybody who say we need help. No, we have to figure out how to do it. Somebody will say xenophobia or xenophobia or say whatever phobia. Look, I don't believe it is one of them. What I believe in is there are bad knots. Nigeria for be Ghana nyamo mu ye no very very bad, to be honest with you. I have another intel and I have another video may very soon. But to be honest with you, nyama na mamene kan ye no, or say before the two government, which is John Dramani Mahama and Nigeria president, will talk about this, they have to watch her video. She said they are we have to look into it. Now we keep playing games back and forth. We think that what is going on is just normal. Because like I told you, some Nigerians or more Ghana or more agenda ni say they will plant and give birth around to have a number of people in Ghana daching Ghana for. And this is the thing we have to start doing. I say you deny the access. I say you deny way. This go back to the basis of landlord of more sisi shop, more Ghana more sisi shopper, more the rent ya no free. I say we are careful. Would the shop more G shop no. G shop no. Would the fear more fear ni rent ni sa G fear no. I think say if the landlords in Ghana are doing these things, so munya baby in tra they will find their way out at the end of the day. In any other case, no, this is just to announce to you guys the 23rd of this month, the peaceful walk, and Dr. Hassan Ayaraga is coming in. Or the one to say he will support the youth. And to be over beyond, but more say you join. Let's all do the peaceful walk to show the government of the day say we are not safe. Because Dr. Kemi neka yo kidnapping no egusu e koso e Ghana Nigeria ni onu oka enyeme na America I'll be say xenophobia or say house of folk and I say kotoko. We near house of folk and near house kotoko. The bad ones near woman, we have to do power and arrest all of them and get them jail. Ebusia, stay with me. There are more to come. That's ene. Ebeshia. Pia eko.